You look cool as fuck. You look like Elton John,
Nice.
but thinner.
I hope so. Elton John is not the slimmest of men nowadays. He was pretty. I would say like he was kind of slim when he first started.
I don't even remember him when he started.
Like,
I just remember him fat.
Yeah, well, that was when he became
Old and fat. That's how I remember him.
That's when he was famous, bro. I wouldn't say he was old.
It's a good description right there.
I wouldn't say he was old. He was maybe his mid-40s.
Oh,
but like,
looked old to me.
Yeah, well,
I was like, that's not young.
yeah,
right
no,
there.
he's
So it's old.
You're not wrong. I think he was famous in his mid-30s and early 40s, I think. So he was kind of like
that's a good age,
yeah.
I would say.
He started young, but he didn't get like a thing until he was that.
Dude, did you listen to one of his most recent songs with Ed Sheeran? It's about Christmas. It's a Christmas song.
I think I've seen it, and I think my brother really doesn't like it.
It's shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why, but I hate it.
Yeah, my brother.
I was like, nah.
My brother specifically said that if one of them did it, it would have been good. But the fact that they both do it, it just doesn't match. They're very different vocalists.
Exactly. I didn't enjoy it at all.
I wouldn't say that like they're crap because obviously both of their careers are stellar and they're both very good at what they do.
Sure.
But they're both completely different genres.
That's it. That's
like
the one.
Ed Sheeran is a singer-songwriter, but he doesn't have like the vocal range or like he just doesn't have that gravel kind of like Elton John voice.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't match. He goes for more like really sad and really kind of like the tempo changes where Elton John's like the big songs, right? All his songs are big songs.
True.
They're quite theatrical.
I'm hearing that you haven't listened to it. I'll show it to you later.
I'm pretty sure I have.
Yeah?
But I watched it before I left. So it came out like a while ago.
Oh, yeah. I saw it with the video, which was weird as fuck.
Yeah.
Too.
And he's on the piano.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, then you know.
I don't like it, but I couldn't say I hate it.
Yeah,
it was just boring.
I hate it.
Compared to
I pretty much hate it.
compared to like the Lion King, the whole album of like the Lion King by like fucking Elton John was just spectacular, you know. And if you compare it, it's like, you know, chalk and cheese. It's
chalk and cheese.
Yeah, they're completely different.
Wow, never heard that.
Oh,
like,
it's
a phrase.
It's a very kind of like British or New Zealand
chalk
or maybe
and
even
cheese.
Australian
like
kind of phrase. Because, you know, you don't want to eat chalk, but cheese, you know?
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
It's a good phrase. I like it. You know,
Picasso.
Sometimes are good, sometimes are shit.
It sometimes may be good, and sometimes may be shit.
Yeah. It's so.
Then you're going to say, it's good.
Yeah.
Picasso.
Picasso. I like it. Picasso.
I like it, Picasso.
What a meme.
We're talking about Ed and John.
Yeah.
Because of our goggles, right?
Yeah, before our glasses.
Gluglus.
A glue glaze.
A glue.
A glue glaze.
Oh, right away.
Jesus
From Elton John to glazing.
Wow. I'm sure he did a lot of that in his life.
Wow. Ooh, wow. He glazed our next generation with the songs, right?
Well, I'm not going to lie. Yeah. His music's pretty damn good. We grow up with most of it, really.
Yeah. Even I did a bit.
Yeah.
Like a little bit, you know?
Well, if you were born in the 90s, sure.
Yes. Late 90s, but still.
Early 2000s, kind of. I think that was the end of his big hits.
They might just know his name. They might have heard his name, but not his songs, maybe.
Yeah.
Or they don't know it's him when they listen to it.
Yeah, because, like, they were, funny enough, when I went to, like, the forest for the big hike the other day.
Yes.
I was with my friend, and it turns out there was, like, this lovely festival as well. And they had like an Elton John kind of like I guess cover band, and the guy was actually really good. I was actually really impressed. But the weirdest thing is the last song he played was Candle in the Wind.
Wow.
And it's such an amazing song, but it's so fucking depressing. It's literally about death.
It just didn't fit.
About, you know, like it was for Queen Diana, you know, about how like flames just go out at times, you know?
Yeah.
Candle in the Wind.
Jesus.
But-
I don't know that one, but okay. I can
It's
picture
one
it.
of his best songs,
Wow.
and it's truly amazing. Like when you hear it, you're like, "Holy fuck!" Like you can hear the emotion in his voice because he was really close to it.
I miss
We're
you.
just a candle in the wind.
If I hear it, maybe I'll recognize it.
Wilhelm,
Yeah, Wilhelm.
you're singing.
Jesus.
But no, it's such an amazing song, but it's so fucking depressing. And everyone's just like, yeah, he did it so well. But I was sitting there like, fuck me, man. I was eating my currywurst and my pommes.
Wow, you were eating your own currywurst?
Yeah.
You must be a very flexible man.
Oh, damn.
Are you eating it with ketchup and mustard?
That's a pretty big currywurst you got there. Thank you, sir. It sprays its own mayonnaise. I like it extra
It's a
saucy.
multifunctional currywurst.
Exactly. Wow. I really hope my currywurst doesn't get diced up and put around chips as well. That would be awkward.
Jesus.
That would be terrifying.
That would be awkward.
Yeah, well,
That's the word
I
for
think I'd die. You know, my curry sauce.
It's been chopped and you're like, this is awkward.
Yeah, I'd be like, wow, that's a change, and then die. I'd have to make it funny.
Impressive.
I'd have to make it funny. Like if I'm imminent death, I'm gonna be like, wow, that's unexpected. You know?
Quite a savage way to die, actually.
Yeah. Rather than
Yes,
like normal
screaming.
people, I'd just be like, well, I had my fun, and then
and you're like, shit.
yeah, if I was like cruising off like in a car that had like the brakes weren't working, I'd just be like, well, that's a turn of events. You know?
Well, this ain't optimal.
That is not an optimal farewell for my friends and family.
Which like we
Hell yeah.
started the episode.
Hell yeah.
And we are like,
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
we're choosing a song for our stories. For a story I'm posting right now that we're
Hell yeah.
recording this episode.
Hell yeah.
It's kind of illegal to do this actually. Like same time, like recording plus, let's say surfing in the internet. Yeah, surfing big waves in the internet of Hawaii.
In Hawaii. In Hawaii.
I'm wondering why we're wearing these sunglasses. Well, are these sunglasses? They're like funny glasses, I'd say.
Yeah, funny glass.
Funny glasses. And I might actually assume those who are don't people will sue us if we play that on.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to listen to
they
the
will like ban our episode.
Yeah.
I
Too
mean,
true.
like,
I had
music on
it
it.
really low, and I tried to.
Is it
listen
good shit?
to- yeah,
All right.
it's Black Eyed Peas,
Wow, nice.
but it's
Let's go.
not because they
But
got
it's on, yeah?
yeah.
Cool.
They funny enough,
Boom.
they
Done.
originally released. Wow,
First thing I see. on
Jesus
this
Christ!
check.
Welcome to Europa.
Yeah.
Welcome to
Wow.
my curryverse.
Yeah.
But it's funny enough, Black Eyed Peas released a song called "Let's Get Retarded," and the song is like amazing,
Mhm.
but like naturally you just can't say that anymore because it's quite insensitive. So they made the switch to another song called "Let's Get It Started,"
Ooh.
and it sounds good, but if you've listened to the original, it doesn't sound the same.
Oh, I haven't,
It's just the
actually.
vibe is just not the same. They're trying to like match it.
Yeah.
But like when they first made the song, it's like, let's get it, you know, let's drink a lot and get like stupid, you
Yeah.
know. But like let's get it started. It just there's too many syllables and it
Let's
just
get it started. That one?
yeah.
Okay.
But the
Let's get
original
it
just
started,
the vibe is
yeah.
so much better.
Yeah.
But like you can't play it because everyone's like, oh, that's a no song, you know.
Yeah.
You know?
Fuck. I didn't
And-
even know that, like, prehistory.
Yeah. It's a thing. And yeah, like it was a good song, but you just can't do it anymore because you offend like too many people.
It's weird. Like, I sometimes don't understand how some words that were used
Mm,
on a regular basis
yeah.
by literally everyone and no one got offended and it was normal and
Yeah.
it was okay and no one gave a fuck.
Mm.
And, you know, at some point, we're like, nope.
Well,
This
that's
word
the thing though, because
is
like
not
if
cool
someone
anymore.
says it in a like a negative or a derogatory
Yeah, but
way,
no one did. like some people did, obviously.
It only takes one dickhead,
Yeah,
you know, like
it takes only one
that
dickhead.
Timmy down the road.
Well-
He's like, you know what? He's a fucking broccoli. And then everyone's like, oh, I can't eat broccoli anymore. That's a bad word, you know? It
Yeah.
only takes that one fucking
Sure.
Timmy to ruin everything, you know?
Come on,
I
man.
love broccoli. And
I
if
hate
someone
that.
calls you a broccoli, I'll be like, shit, man, I love broccoli.
But like, even still, like, if you hear someone use it that way, like actually, like to make someone feel bad about it, you know,
Yeah, they're an asshole.
then
So-
they're an asshole. You should call them on it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to
Yeah,
say
well,
that.
call them on it or
Call them out. Yeah,
Yeah.
call them out on it.
Same works both ways.
And maybe I feel like that should be enough if everyone's just conscious and about
Well,
that.
The problem is you have there, Lucas, is that there's a lot of cunts in the world.
Yeah,
You know?
probably.
And I don't use that word lightly, you know.
True.
I've said it
Well,
on the podcast
like a million
because there's-
times.
well, I normally say gun, so that's bad. But like a lot of people don't like the C word, where the G word
It's similar.
it's different.
Yeah. I feel like we kind of really feel comfortable saying the C word.
Exactly. But
Because
like,
it's a fun word to say.
it is like it just has that like snap to it.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yes.
unt.
It is.
Yeah, filthy unt.
Now that we're thinking about it, it's like, that's weird.
It snaps. It snaps, you know.
Yeah, it is powerful.
Exactly. And like there's a lot of guys and like ladies and everything in between out there that are complete trash. And they say things and they mean it in a negative way.
Oh, yeah.
And then you're just like, you've ruined this word that was actually a cool
True.
word. And you've just made something that wasn't a thing
Fact.
into a hate or like a weapon, you know? Huh.
And there are a big branch of people,
Yeah.
big range of people.
Yeah.
In the middle, that are not capable of differentiating between those who actually
Yeah, mean it.
use it,
Yeah.
mean it, or use it for like funny purposes,
Yeah.
and like have it in a more like lighthearted way.
Exactly.
And they take both and put it in the same
In the same bracket. Yeah.
in the same jar.
That's the thing.
And then they don't even care how you're using it. They're just like, you said it, you're guilty. You know?
Yeah.
You said it, guilty,
Exactly.
like that.
We got him.
Exactly.
Where I think like leading back to like the Black Eyed Peas, the way they said it was more like we're getting like fully drunk.
Yeah.
So it was more like, you know, but like
Yeah,
everyone was
exactly.
just like, no, you can't say it anymore.
Fuck.
Which is
Fucking
really
cancel
quite
culture, man.
which is really lame. It's a really good song, and I understand why that they don't want to, because like those people can't, like, it's not their fault that they are what they are. But like the people they have used in a negative way has just ruined it, really, because
They're making a conscious decision.
exactly they've gone out of their way to put these people down,
Yeah.
and now it's labeled them as such. So it's now turned something that was like, yeah, we're getting dumb, you know,
Yeah.
into like, you can't say that because these people can't help it, you know.
So
It's really shit.
Yeah,
Really.
it
I
is-
hate it.
yeah,
I hate it.
It really doesn't help. But I feel like there's one good thing about it, and it's that the comedy scene really like can take the piss out of it.
Yeah. That's
Thanks
true.
to it being so sensitive,
Exactly.
they can really like punch in the face with it.
Like I can
know?
get it if like someone is like, as we said before, if you're using a certain phrase or a certain word like as an attack, well, you're a cunt, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just like, but there's words out there. It's like, oh yeah, not a big deal.
Exactly.
But it's the people with the intent that just immediately ruin
Facts.
everything.
Facts.
And that's a fact of life right there.
I mean, I feel like this is a good topic since we live, or we have a podcast, this one,
Mm-hmm.
where we live our freedom of speech in a way.
That's the one. We say
Right?
a lot of really stupid
Yeah,
things.
but we're just really accentuating. Is that a word?
Yes. Well, yeah,
Accentuating?
that's the one.
Is it?
To accentuate.
Wow, my English.
It
Man.
is like to
Like, to like. It's quite a word.
You have used the word, but I wouldn't say it's in the right kind of like
Context?
sentence. Yeah,
Oh,
the
shit.
context.
All right.
Um,
You're just making, you're just using our right to use it. And
that's the one. You're expressing yourself
yeah, without
without
really,
the negative,
yeah, we're using it
because we're not
in a way.
attacking anyone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, we're attacking ourselves mostly.
Exactly.
Like-
we take the piss out of ourselves.
Like we literally labeling ourselves as Dum Dums.
Exactly.
You know, like we're
And which kind of, makes it okay again.
and
I
it's
feel like-
a phrase that I've been saying to like a few friends of mine, like I may be a dum dum, but I'm not an idiot,
Very
'Cause
different.
We're going out of our way to be idiots,
Exactly.
but we're not like actually idiots.
I feel like that's a big difference between
Yeah.
a dum-dum and an idiot.
That's the one.
Being an idiot
You're
is just who you are.
exactly.
But being a dum-dum is a conscious decision.
That's the one where like, yeah, idiots are people that like clearly just don't listen and they're not learning from their mistakes. So
yeah,
they repeat
that's just
themselves.
toxic.
And then they usually attack people and they're idiots,
Yeah.
Being dum dums, it's like you're just enjoying yourself and being a little bit silly
Yeah,
in a dumb way.
True.
But you're conscious of that.
and idiots don't tend to be
No.
funny.
And they're not really nice people either.
Yeah.
Usually.
Well, actually, if idiots aren't funny, maybe you are an idiot.
Oh! Wow. I feel like I need to pack up my things and leave. Goodbye.
Pick up and leave, bruh. You set me right up with that one.
I did. I lined myself up, put a target on my back, gave him the gun, and loaded it for him. Here you go, buddy.
I just had to pull the trigger.
Enjoy. I'll just close my eyes
Wow.
and wait.
And wait until the danger disappears.
Yeah. Well, he missed.
Yeah, both. I hope
Yeah,
with our
exactly.
eyes closed.
You actually shoot the gun and it refracts off like the surface and then hits you, right?
Jesus.
Because secretly you're the dum dum.
Yeah. I may welcome everyone to episode 15.
1-5.
Yeah, 1-5. We had quite, I would say, a rather more serious start this time,
Hell
which
yeah.
I don't mind. I like it,
was.
too.
It was nice.
Sometimes you just have a talk about all this, about the mindset we have
About
really.
the world and society.
Yeah, and how we kind of react to that. right?
Exactly, and how we view the world and how people can be a bit of a dum dum.
Yeah, and sometimes you just have to prove to yourself and to others that you can actually, say some things that sometimes you're just not really feeling that brave to do,
Exactly.
on the street or sometimes. I'm like,
Sometimes it can be a bit scary. 'cause
it
you don't
can be
know.
like, can I say this now? Other people gonna be, mean
Yeah,
about it, accept
exactly.
me. No,
That's the one.
does it come across as, am I like me being an idiot or not?
The full on judgmental, right?
It's quick. I feel like it's very, it can happen really fast that in a group of people that you don't know that well,
Yeah.
and you bring a joke like we are bringing here all the time.
And you're like, excuse me.
I feel very offended by that right now. They happen to me
Wow.
every so often.
Every day. That print offends me at work.
Every day at work, my boss like, bro, chill out, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? What did you say, cunt?
You filthy cunt. Hey, you old cunt. You want to go for an adventure?
Yeah.
Nah, mate, get fucked. Wow. What a fucking
Yeah.
wank.
I come home and I don't get it. I don't get why he's mad at me all the
Exactly.
time.
He keeps saying that you're fired and you keep turning up. Somehow you keep getting paid. It's the same circle of life,
Maybe he says he doesn't like it, but he
Secretly, he's
loves
like, oh,
it.
shit.
Yeah.
He's just like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And you're just like, okay. Like, I'll be back tomorrow. And he's like, don't you come back. And then you're like, see you tomorrow. That kind of,
Yo.
yeah. So it's like a cat and mouse.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're fired. Yeah. And then like, oh, yeah, I'm fired. I'll see you tomorrow.
That actually has happened to me once.
Wow.
Well,
Really?
with a dude, he was maybe a couple of years older than I was.
Oh, shit.
And I didn't know that as well. Just maybe saw him for the second time or something.
Yeah.
And I was messing with him like a lot.
Yeah.
And I thought he was like adopting the very serious persona messing back with me.
Right.
Thought it was like a play.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is fun actually.
Yeah,
I was enjoying
been
it.
in the same.
I was like, what a cool dude.
Yeah.
Like laughing and all.
Exactly. And then he's just like, I hate you. And
Yeah.
you're like, what? Where? I've been in the same situation like that before.
Yeah, and at some point you realize,
And you're like, oh.
because at some point he gets like actually angry.
Yeah, and you're
the
like,
moment he
oh.
gets angry, you're like, oh, wait, this is very different.
You're like, hey, good.
I've been reading you very differently.
Excuse me, sir, but have I mistaken something today with your attitude?
Wait, let me brush my glasses.
Have we not been partaking in the laughter and the joking?
The thing that was very confusing from him because at points he was smiling too. Like it's not like it was obvious.
Yeah.
Maybe
he was
like
smiling
mixed
because he's
emotions.
just like, this motherfucker.
I think it was just wanting to be kind because it was actually at work.
I see.
And I wasn't a full-time employee.
Right.
He was like a freelancer.
Ah, I see.
So different.
So he was trying to.
It was just kind probably.
Right.
But I was like, yeah, that's funny.
Right. So he
But
he
like
very
nobody
much
I can
took it the wrong
tell.
way.
But he
I
was
see.
doing it like, I don't know, so clean.
Wow. So fresh.
Yeah.
No.
And then at some point he like, he clicked.
Yeah. Dirty burritos, clean rats.
He turned,
He turned.
He turned.
Turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then around. I had to put on the shitty song reference right there.
Yeah. I was flabbergasted, I
Wow.
was shocked.
Wow. Flabbergasted.
Flabbergasted.
What a fucking word right there.
I love that word.
I do love that word as well. I was flabbergasted. I was awestruck.
Yes.
I love it. I was shook, fam.
Shookity shook.
I was shook, fam. Bring it, the Gen Zs, That song slaps. Here we go.
I feel like
we brought them to the table.
Wow. I'm wondering if we should have sock talk today or not because you have some shitty socks on.
Wow.
They are. What the fuck is that, man?
Did a Blandenburg tour.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
They 100% are.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, look.
I actually got these socks from.
I've been in
our
Berlin with you.
Friend Pauline gave me these socks, and I would like.
That explains
to
a lot.
Oh wow!
That explains a lot.
I would like to remind you that she was very happy giving me these socks, and I've had them since you've given me them, and they look.
Somehow you're never wearing them.
Well, I am a lot actually. I've got so many. I have to rotate them all. That's why they all look in good condition. Unlike your socks that you've worn that have massive.
I have no socks on
you
today,
filthy
actually.
thief. So,
I forgot.
like the beginning of our podcast,
I'm hiding them purposely
exactly. I
under
can
the
tell.
pillow.
I was like, wow, he's actually hiding. That's why he's like, I don't want to do sock talk because my filthy feet. That's why.
It's not my
so
section,
you wanted to insult Pauline because you wanted to hide the fact that you've got no socks on. That's why.
Yes.
Yes.
And they're shitty.
Yeah. Well,
Both true.
I like the pattern because it is the Blandenburg
They're
tour.
not mutually exclusive.
They go well with what I wear.
I
normally.
swear to God, no one would know that's the Brandenburger tour.
That's literally the point.
Literally no one.
Yeah.
I think, you know why?
Why?
Because they're not.
Wow.
Because you're lying to me.
No, I'm
What the fuck is that, man?
literally
Show them to
telling
the camera.
I'm literally telling you the
like,
truth. See, if you look at
that's
it,
nothing.
and like I don't know how I can like,
how weird? Like, explain
enhance.
to me. I can't see it. I still don't see it.
but it
looks like-
it is meant to be the Blandenburg tour
Wow.
because there's like a
Jesus,
white pad on the
what the
sock.
fuck?
See, and
Maybe they're upside
it's
down,
there.
inside out. Are they inside out, bro?
They might be. But no, it is the Blandenburg tour. It's not inside out. I was joking.
Oh, it's not. I was gonna say if they are, that's a 200.
The fact that you
move
actually
right there.
believed me saying me joking
It
about
looks
it,
like it.
but no.
It looks like it could be.
Well, they have been worn, so they're not perfect socks.
So we have the most unrealistic Brandenburger tour socks.
They're literally
Ever.
designed to be a pattern. So
Pattern?
it is with the Blandenburg tour and a silhouette just done in a pattern. So it is what it is.
I mean,
but
you could literally
just-
tell me that's the
just-
Golden Gate Bridge. I was like, sure.
wow, the
sure,
Golden Gate
sure,
Bridge
bruh.
are literally
I was
like
sure. Sure, man.
that you'd be pretty dumb if you thought that was real. I'd be like, wow, that's a level of dumb. You'd need to put the beanie on.
Oh, looks like the Kremlin, bro.
Wow, that would be.
Oh yeah, you say it.
Now that you could,
Actually,
now that you say it.
Very minimal.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
They're actually socks from Hobbiton.
I thought they were the pyramids, bro. No, it's the Kremlin.
It's actually, the Statue of Liberty right there.
From inside.
Wow.
If you look at the Statue of Liberty from the inside,
it's
probably looks like that.
Yeah, of course. Have you? I guess you've never been to the Statue of Liberty. It looks.
How do you know? Have you been to the Statue of Liberty?
Yeah.
Have you been inside?
Yeah.
Have you looked outside from inside?
Well, did you just say you look outside from inside?
Yes.
Technically, you can do that.
You
can go.
You have to go to the
head. You
head.
Go to the top, and you're looking. But that would. That is such a stupid thing to say. Have you ever read a book in the outside of the backflip of a donkey? Like that's the kind of bullshit, Have you been in a boat on the water in space? Have you been in a cave on the outside looking on the inside from the darkness from the inside? It's like that meme with that kid that is 4 years old and he doesn't know how to describe something. Have you ever, have you done, have you been, have you actually, have you done, have you been?
Wow. So you have been at the Statue of Liberty. I didn't know that.
Yes.
How old were you?
I
You must have been really young.
Only in New York for a little bit.
Were you a kid or teeny?
I think I was 13.
Oh, that's like, I guess that's a teen.
Yeah, it's preteen, I believe.
Yeah.
Or, no, I think 13 is technically the teen era of the beginning, because it's 12 is preteen.
There you go.
And then it's 13.
Nice.
So I presume from the way you say the words.
Yeah. And this is episode 15.
Wow.
Which stands for...
So it stands for adolescence,
Is it?
Mom doesn't understand me, bruh.
Full on emo mode.
Exactly. I feel like I'm the grumpy, teenage dirtbag.
Yeah.
At the moment they're doing the whole Instagram bullshit where it's the new phase, where it's show your teenage dirtbag photos. And I feel like this is that episode where we're teenage dirtbags.
Yeah. Okay.
I do like that song though. It is a good song.
Is it a good song?
Teenage Dirtbag, yeah.
Oh.
I can't remember
Can you
who
sing
it's
it?
by though. I can't remember the lyrics. Come with me and watch Iron Maiden. It's the end of the song.
Okay.
But it's Teenage Dirtbag.
Wow. Nah.
I can't remember the lyrics at all, but it's just it's literally just a dude
classic
singing the Teenage Dirtbag
song.
Wow.
Okay.
And then he also voices the girl in the music video as well.
And he sounds like a 15-year-old.
2 tickets to Iron Maiden.
Oh, wow.
Come with me. And it's actually a really good song, but I'm just really murdering that song and people will never listen to it again. If they listen to this, they're gonna be like, I hate that.
I love that song. Now I hate it. Thanks to you. Thanks, bro.
Exactly. And now
Thanks for nothing.
I've actually made it perfect because it just shows that I'm a teenage dirtbag that's ruined another thing.
True.
You're
just a 28-year-old guy and a 15-year-old mind.
Wow, that would be I would be probably clinically.
Well, it was to be the other way around, right? 15-year-old mind and a 20-year-old.
I think you literally just said that.
Did I?
Yeah.
Am I getting that old?
Yeah.
Is dementia kicking in that early already?
Yourself. Yeah, I was gonna say, you full on got dementia right there. I think you are trying to say that I've got a 28-year-old mind and a 15-year-old body. That's what you're trying to say.
That's what you wish you said, right?
I 100%. We talked about that literally yesterday. How if you could go back in time.
More like a 5-year-old brain and a 1,000-year-old body, right?
Wow, that would be awful. You'd be a fucking goldfish. That's probably true, really.
You call me a Doom.
If you got to 1,000, your brain would be mushy.
You can call me Tomb Raider.
Wow. I will call you Tomb Raider from now on, Lucas. You'll wake up tomorrow and you'll go to work. I'll be like, sup, Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider. Everyone in the Tomb community hates you for raiding them all the time.
Exactly. You just
what a gun.
raid all of those tombs.
It's 5 fuck's sake, it's 5 a.m., Timmy.
Yeah, see, the thing is, Timmy, you know, he goes to work every day raiding tombs.
Yes.
He's just, you know, he punches in his clock. You
Yeah.
know, I'm on the clock now. And
Click, click.
yeah, it's like click, click. And then it's just like, oh, you know, my shift starts like, toot, toot, you know,
Yeah.
the classic, you know, like horn. And then he just goes into the nearest tomb and he starts raiding for the next 8 hours, you know?
Somehow he's raiding on a locomotive.
Exactly. Like he's 9 to 5, what a way to take the tombs. And he spends his day just raiding tombs, and then he clocks out. He goes back on a train back home, you know,
Back home, yeah.
back to his wife and kids.
That's
you know,
cool.
he's like, oh, I found this golden statue today at one of the tombs. It's actually worth quite a lot of money. And I'm gonna sell it to the British Museum. Oh, too real.
Sounds normal.
I'm gonna steal from the natives and give it to the British in their museum, and we'll never give it back.
You know what you got wrong is the British doesn't buy. They steal themselves.
I was gonna say you're not wrong.
They don't buy from thieves. They are the thieves.
I was gonna say, archaeologists out there,
It's cheaper.
you're not thieves. You get robbed by the people that actually commission you.
Yes.
So don't be ashamed to be an archaeologist. It's the government and the man itself.
Mhm. I'm a British geologist, aka a thief.
Yeah, a geologist. Wow. Did you just say that I'm a British geologist? I'm not a thief.
Yes.
Are
No,
they-
you are a
so
thief,
they just-
aka a thief.
They just go around, you know, picking up rocks. Oh, you thief.
Yeah.
You can't take that rock. You fucking thief.
Police,
Yeah, excuse me.
He took another one.
He took another one. Guilty. We got him. All the SWAT turn up.
Fucking stone thief.
Exactly, you fucking stone thief. What are
They
you
call
gonna
him the
do?
stone thief.
What are you gonna do with that, mate? Gonna get stoned? Oh my, you fucking geologist stealing all the rocks.
And you know that one phrase you can get rid of him with is "get stoned."
Yeah, exactly. And then
Get stoned.
and then they throw rocks at him because it's a stoning. You know,
It's stoning.
They bring it back to like fucking days of Jesus Christ.
Full
and
on Monty Python.
They full on stone him to death because it's like, you're a geologist, right? You love stones. Here you fucking go, mate. And then he just gets ruined, you know? Every profession, you know.
But only men can do that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Like in Monty Python.
Yeah. It's only women like dress up as men with
and they
big
have
beards
beards,
and
yeah,
shit.
and they're like, it's him. I'm it's him. I love it. The Life of Brian is possibly one of my favorite films.
Let's go.
That is so stupid.
He is the Messiah.
No, he's just a naughty boy.
That's just Bob.
Exactly. But my lord, what a movie.
I would really appreciate if we maybe read one or two questions.
Hell yeah.
You down for that?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Down the clown.
Let me get it.
Rock and roll it. I just readjusted myself on camera. Enjoy. I did not mean to do that. Now everyone's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Why are we wearing these glasses? Oh, no. Fuck why.
When? What?
Let's share this.
How?
The story of these glasses.
I see.
How about that? You start with yours
Boom.
while I pull this up.
So I am going to be leaving the land of Deutsch.
The land of Deutsch. Wow.
Very
The
soon.
land of German.
Exactly, the German land of itself. On Friday. So I will be, the next time you will see and hear me, I will be across the mountains to Österreich.
Yes, on the other side of the river.
That's the one. Well,
Of all the rivers.
I was gonna say, like,
how many rivers are between Vienna and Düsseldorf?
that's actually a really good question because they have the Donau.
Yes, and we have the Rhine, and
Yeah.
there are for sure a few in between. There's a big lake in between.
Yes.
Bodensee.
Yeah.
Boom.
Big check.
I don't know German rivers. I don't know Austrian rivers either.
I was gonna say,
None of that
we
shit.
just need to listen to the band TLC, you know. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the river.
The chocolate river flows in you, right?
Wow, okay. My chocolate river usually flows out of me.
Wow, just glazing all those buns, right?
Exactly. Oh, wow. Chocolate buns.
Yeah, that sounds like it could be a thing, right?
Maybe.
You know, they're called Boston cream.
We've already discussed this You know, if I do
It
have a
doesn't-
Boston,
I can't get tired
if
of
I
it.
have a Boston lady at some point.
Oh, I would love a Boston lady. Maybe not the accent. I've heard it's a bit
Wow.
weird.
Wow.
I've heard. I've never experienced it. I
You
just
know-
heard it's weird.
Every time they ask for a coffee, it's a coffee.
Really?
They have they add a W in it.
What?
It's a coffee.
Maybe it's worse than I thought.
That's why when I'm saying how's week, for some reason I have like a Boston accent when I say how's week.
Dude, every time, like, I come home,
I didn't say it today.
true. Like, I basically told you it was weird until you stopped doing it.
It was one of those things where it's like
Like, just imagining me coming home and you're like, how's week? And it's a Monday.
yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
What's wrong with you, Jimmy?
That's the one. Jimmy's dead. I shot him.
I'm like,
I'm
week.
Timmy.
And you're like, sorry, work.
Yeah.
I'm like, work?
What the fuck is work? I just go around town, put my head on
I
a
just
pole,
got some
and
ice cream.
I literally just stand and like lean against the sidewalk and whistle at the ladies.
Wow. You
Right.
can't call them.
Yeah. In America.
with your filthy
this
mouth?
is America, right?
This is America.
You know? Fucking like Childish Gambino. you know?
Let's go. So
There you go.
I got the newest question. Whose turn is it?
Mine.
Why?
I don't know.
Sure.
We haven't done it for a while.
Who read A Ghost in a Shell? A Ghost in Your Past? Didn't you read that one?
I think I might have read that, yeah.
I think so too.
Do it.
All right. We have two.
Do it.
All right. Me one. You one.
Wow.
Boom.
Boom.
All right. We have not a hacker.
Wow. There's a lot of knots in this.
Yeah. Not whatever, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Not an elephant.
Not a hippopotamus riding a bicycle in a sandstorm.
So specific.
Exactly. It's not that.
I'm not this.
Exactly. It's not that.
It's just a hint.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. I'm not an Eskimo riding a backflip sleigh.
Maybe all questions are from one individual.
Possibly.
It's like, oh, it's not this,
It's
not until
this,
we get it.
Until we get it. And then it's like,
So it's like, oh, it's Carrie.
Exactly.
Oh, where's Carrie?
They're dead now.
Wow.
They're on the speaker.
I think he has to go, sit in the fridge for a while.
Exactly. He's cooling down. He needs to cool.
He needs some chill time.
Exactly.
He didn't behave
Exactly.
properly today, you know?
Behave.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes a lot of honey, you know. He likes the beehive.
Wow.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Anyway, not a hacker says,
Yep.
asks, I
Wow.
might say, what was your childhood's pet's name?
Oh shit.
In
Lucas, right?
in brackets, it's he says or she says, and your home address and your birth year
Oh, okay.
and your credit card number.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, and your national security number. You know, where do you keep your money? just line it out for
Very
us.
smart, you know. He
Yeah.
starts with like, "What's your name?"
Exactly.
Oh yeah, and
But I'm pretty sure that means like that's like your porn star name or something. I remember doing this like
your
back.
pet's name was your porn
No,
star
no,
name?
no. Like, yeah, it's your pet's name, and then it's like where you grew up, and that's like your porn star name.
What?
It's a thing.
Why?
That, I don't know. It was a stupid game we used to play as kids. Like,
Oh.
'cause people listening will probably know. I don't know if.
Oh, it's a game.
yeah.
Oh, I know which
Where-
one.
Yeah.
Where you have to like everything with A, starting with A, and you have to like, oh yeah, pet.
Yep.
Country,
Boom.
capital, whatever.
Boom.
Okay.
So this one's more like your pet name, and then whatever
your stripper name.
No, this is like your pet name,
Oh.
and then the name of where you lived, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then those two names combined makes your porn star name.
Oh, that game.
That's
I thought it was a different game.
No.
You know the game where it's like, everyone has a sheet of paper,
Mm-hmm.
and you got like 5 categories.
Yeah.
You got like capital.
Yeah.
Animal.
Yeah.
I don't know. Name your favorite porn star's name.
Right.
And a sex movie.
Sure.
Its name.
Right. Sure.
And they all have
Definitely-
to start with B.
I see. I was
And
gonna
the first
say,
one to finish,
Well,
gets more points and shit like that.
I'm
No.
sure the person that really watches the porn would probably finish first, right?
I played that once with like one of the categories was like make up or like come up with a porn movie name,
Right.
and the funniest shit came up, man.
Jesus, I'm terrified.
Yeah, so good. Anyway,
But
pet's name. Did you have a pet when
I
you have a kid?
did. I grew up with a beautiful like wolf dog crossed with a German Shepherd.
Oh, you told me that actually once.
Very beautiful, large, fluffy black dog called Jessie.
Ooh.
And she was very lovely.
Is Jesse a lady or a guy?
A lady.
Because it can be a guy too.
It can be a guy, yeah.
Like Jesse from Breaking Bad.
That's the one. It can be a both name. But no, beautiful dog. Sad story of how we had to like put her down because she had arthritis in her paws. So she was living in pain every time she walked.
Fuck.
So not nice, but she was an old doggy.
How old did you get?
I'm not sure precisely. I need to ask my parents, but I remember specifically the day it happened, and the whole
like it got you.
It was pretty traumatic for a 5-year-old Morgan. You know, I was really upset.
Yeah. Losing an animal in a hard way when you're a kid, it's intense.
Exactly. So it was sad. So the doggo's name was Jessie. And what was the next one? Like the name of the street?
Yeah, your address, bro.
Well,
your home address.
I'm just giving the name of the street of where I grew up.
What? No one cares, man.
But that was the question.
Yeah, but like it was in brackets afterwards, like, you know. But I think that was a joke, like giving you a credit card number and shit like that.
No, that was the joke, you know, for the porn star.
I thought like I just repurposed his joke.
No, that's literally the thing they're asking.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't want to know that.
That's the joke. It's your pet name and then where you grew up, and then you combine the two names.
There, he doesn't say that. Read it.
I don't need to. You don't need to be told that. Like it was something that we grew. Like it's. I just told you the game of it.
Maybe that's a New Zealand thing.
It's pretty much an English speaking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it says, and your home address and your birth year.
Yeah.
How do you combine your birth year with that?
Well, yeah.
Quick math.
I don't know. But
maybe it didn't.
Yeah.
Well, give it if you want it.
Nah. Well,
maybe a town.
It was like town. I guess would be Auckland. So it'd be like.
Oh, was it?
Auckland Jesse or Jesse Auckland would be a bit weird. Jesse Auckland. It sounds like a really shit porn name.
I love how you're playing your own games. So yeah.
But yeah,
the person who like sent the question like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
But sometimes it's like if you've got like a place, you know, like the street itself, you know, like sometimes it's like Long John, so it'd be like Jesse Long John, you know, like that kind of bullshit.
I've actually never done that before. I've never even thought about that.
It's like a game that like when you're an idiot like teenager and you're like, what's your porn star name? This is your name, your pet name, and then where you grew up, or like what job you had when you're like what your dad or your mom's job is. So it's just, you know, like Jesse Long Plumber or something, you know?
Jesus. Well, sure, if you haven't a funny street name.
It was pretty dumb.
All right.
And I thought that was what they were asking. But when you said the date of birth, yeah, it makes more sense that it's like, and your social security number.
Yeah. That was just a joke.
Sure.
The actual question is just the pet name.
Sure.
So Jesse.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Jesse Brickman.
That's the one. Jesse Longcock.
Wow. I'm very confused.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus Christ.
What is that, trans dog or something?
Yeah. It's 2022, bro.
Everything is possible nowadays.
They could be whoever they want to be. That dog has rights too.
Yeah. That dog has lived through some shit, you know.
True.
He has seen shit.
They've seen things, yeah. They and them have seen things.
So you had a dog, which I'm a bit jealous of because I've always wanted a dog.
Yeah, they're lovely. I'll probably get the same breed of dog later in life.
Nice.
Yeah, if I can find them.
Send me a picture if you got one.
Show
me later.
Phone. Yeah.
Show me later one.
On my phony phone.
And thinking of my past, when I was a kid with my parents, we always had cats for some reason instead of dogs. And
they're easier to look after.
They are.
Cheaper.
That's probably why. But at some point we had like 5 cats.
Wow. Okay. I was gonna say that's. Not,
I don't know.
That's not cheap.
It's a lot of sand, you know.
Did your mom or your dad love the cats? Or
I think my mother did.
I was gonna say like 5 is like having 1 or 2.
That was peak.
Sure.
Yeah.
But 5, that's like a whole troop.
We usually had like a couple.
Right.
And they had like kids, and then we had a lot, and then we gave some of them away, and we kept one maybe.
I was gonna say the usual practice around the world is to neuter them.
No, we didn't do that.
then you always get a shit ton of babies.
Oh yeah, we wanted that.
I see.
It wasn't an accident.
I see.
So
You're like, breed.
yeah,
breed.
it was beautiful to see
Okay.
them. Like,
Wow.
It
You're
is.
watching the two cats go at
No,
this is beautiful, bro.
No, see her like have the babies. You know,
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
they
It's like the two
normally
pigeons
they don't
outside,
do it in
right?
front of you.
Yeah.
They go like
Yeah,
outside
and then
or something.
I know who you are, Lucas. You know, you open the curtain and you're like, oh yeah.
with a flash.
Yeah, and you're
all
like,
the pictures.
You're like, wow, that's some pussy right there.
Wow.
Pussy cat.
Well, they clearly didn't keep it down. That's for sure.
Oh, they're like,
They're really loud and
Jesus.
not like subtle about it.
wow, that would be traumatizing. Really, when you're a kid, you're like, what the fuck are they doing? The
I
parents
got
are like,
used to it.
nothing, bro.
I got used to it really
Yeah,
quickly.
yeah,
I was like,
just-
yeah, it's just cats.
That's what
Just
cats
screaming
do.
all the time.
That's what cats do. Not as bad as foxes. Foxes are the worst, man.
I've never heard a fox, I think.
Yeah.
Beep, boop, beep. Some,
See, the police are actually here for you, bro.
It's like cats are what?
yeah.
Fornicating?
Yeah.
Not in
None
my
of that.
not in my town.
Not in my town. And now they're actually, jumping that cat right now.
Yeah.
Taking them away.
So I don't remember or like not what, but like which cat our first one was.
oh yeah.
I don't remember. I remember my favorite cat of all time.
Wow. Favorite cat. That's rude.
You always got one, you know?
Always.
Yeah.
It's like having children, right?
Some of them are just
It's like having children.
just like some
you have to
bad,
pick a favorite, right?
some bad pussies.
Wow.
And you just like one of them, right?
That's not my favorite pussy at all. None of that. Jesus Christ. You go through life and then you always know which is your favorite.
Don't you call me Money Penny?
Wow. Like the James Bond Pussy Galore, right? Like whoever wrote that clearly knew what the fuck they were doing. They were
Yes.
just like, let's make the filthiest name for James Bond, Pussy Galore. Jesus, how did they like keep a straight face saying that?
Somehow
Honestly.
they managed. No, but so
Honestly.
my favorite cat was a very beautiful. I would say, she was like gray blackish,
Nice. Sounds very
like very like, but a light gray.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
she looked beautiful
beautiful.
in her own way. Like very unique cat,
Maybe,
nice
maybe.
eyes. I think she had like blue eyes or
Oof.
something. Like I was like, wow, that's a cat right there.
You're like,
It's like cat and a half, right?
cat and a half. Wow, I'm worried about the other half. Like, are they like meow, just slowly dying, and you're like,
Jesus.
you're just like,
I like
they're
the better half of
Lucas,
you.
meow, and you're just like, I'm sorry, man, it's a cat and a half.
She had
Nothing I
like
can do about it.
she had a very I would say a very typical name for a cat.
Oh yes,
Her name was Luna,
that's cute. Yeah,
and it's my favorite cat name, but it's like very popular.
Yeah.
You know,
there's
but I love it
lots
anyway.
of Lunas out there.
And she got like quite old actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
Had a good life.
She had a good life, man.
Nice.
And
So-
I had uncountable cats in my life for sure. At least 8.
Wow, that's actually quite a lot.
Yeah,
That's more than the average.
at least
that's for
8
sure.
cats.
Yeah.
We gave most of them away, but like we lived with like maybe like 3 or 4 of them.
Hundreds.
You know, for years, throughout my whole, like until I was 18, throughout my whole life, basically.
That actually is quite a lot.
And I have one like very traumatic experience
Oh no.
with one of them cats,
Oh yeah.
and it died in a really, really dramatic way.
Oh no. Did it get run over or?
Fuck, how do you know that?
It's
Fuck,
just what
yeah, it
happens.
was.
It happens
popped
with
in-
pets
popped in
all
mind.
the time, man.
Yeah, I was like, I maybe shouldn't tell it, but yeah,
It's a common
that's
problem.
pretty much what happened. But
Yeah.
the thing is, like normally they get like, if they get run over,
Yeah.
you don't see it.
Yeah.
It happens.
Usually you find them. Yeah.
Exactly. It happened in front of my fucking face.
Oh shit. That's
Yeah.
pretty traumatic for sure.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, man.
One of the worst days of my life, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna
Let me
say,
tell you that
that's
right
pretty
away.
traumatic.
I was like maybe 9 years old,
Yeah.
8, 9 years
So
old.
it's like you saw death, like proper death.
Yeah. And well, I don't want to go specific,
No.
but it was pretty bad.
Mm.
I couldn't, I cried the whole night. I couldn't.
I bet you remember it entirely.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's the same
Every
thing
second.
putting down
Boom.
like my dog, like obviously I didn't see it happen.
Yeah.
But when they're like time to say goodbye to Jesse, we were crying
Yeah.
and we didn't see Jesse again. So
Yeah.
I remember everything of that day.
It happens when it's something very traumatic happens.
Yeah.
Anything. it felt like it took forever.
Oh yeah.
Now, you know?
Yeah. Time is like slowed down.
Exactly.
Too true. Too true.
So yeah, it was quite intense. I was already sleeping by myself by that age,
Right.
but that night I couldn't.
Yeah.
I slept in my parents' like bed.
Yeah. I'm sure they probably would have liked that as well. Not the situation of it, but like the fact.
Oh yeah, I think they enjoyed it.
Would have been like, yeah. Would have been cute, but sad.
Fuck. It's a sad episode today.
Next question.
Oh
Before
no!
I start crying.
Guys, please don't ask us these hard ass questions,
I know.
man.
They probably were like, "What's your pet name?" It's like a nice one.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we're just
And I'm like,
well,
it died in an
pets
accident.
died.
Thanks for bringing up this memory.
Exactly. I'm gonna cry after the
It's
episode.
very painful memory.
Memory of pain and
Fuck.
sadness. All right, I'll read the next one.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Boom.
You just have to scroll up.
Big Shack.
We have, what time is it? 20.
It's 7:21.
Okay, we got 10 minutes.
Is that like the last one there?
Dude,
Yeah, the bearded dragonfly.
what? The bear?
The bearded
the bearded
dragonfly.
dragonfly. Ooh.
It's quite a nice name.
Wow. Dragonfly are these little insects, right? Well, they're not that little, but like they're insects that these long
Yeah, it's the long ones.
dragonflies
Yeah, dragonflies.
with like four the wings.
yeah, and
Nice.
they're usually around lakes.
Yeah.
and like
Those are
waterways.
cool as fuck.
and they're beautiful. They're usually very different colors.
Yeah.
very beautiful.
Those with a beard would look strange though.
I reckon they would be killers. They'd be like, "I'm dragon flying around here. This is my house."
And one of them is like a savage ass
Yeah.
mustache wearer.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
he's just like, "There ain't enough room in this lake for the two of us." So they start like shooting you with their little dragonfly gun.
Yo, they have
And that's why you're like, "Oh, like I'm itchy."
yo.
And then they're
it's like
just
little
like,
guns.
yeah, and they're trying. They're like, "Oh, this guy's too strong."
Well, it's like two gangs. It's
Yeah.
the bearded dragonflies and the
and the
mustache dragonflies.
Wow, they're actually gang wars.
They have an
all the time.
eternal war going on.
And
you
then
know?
that's not even including the frogs that just kill both sides.
Wow.
Because they're hungry. They don't even want to not
It's a
talk
third
about
party.
the frogs. The frogs are
It's a taboo.
crazy
it's a
motherfuckers.
taboo
yeah,
topic.
crazy motherfuckers.
Okay, don't talk about
the
those
frogs-
scary ass frogs.
When the frogs hop up, everyone fucking runs.
Yeah,
They're
it's like
they're
okay, war's over.
It's like the police, you know. They're like, they're like, "Rrr," and then they're like, "Oh shit, the police here!" And then they're like, "Whoop whoop whoop," and they zoom away. They're like, "Rrr," and they're like,
Party's over, motherfucker.
yeah, exactly. Party's over, motherfucker. And then the frogs just like, you know, like shooting them, you know, like bang, bang, you know,
Yeah.
like, and their tongue slapping them.
God damn it. Only the name already gave us so much material.
Hell yeah.
Very
Shout out
very creative.
to this person because we're amazing.
Very wow. You just say
Not
you're
them.
did you say you're
Not them,
amazing?
we're amazing.
We're amazing. Okay.
Shout out to them though.
Wow. To the frogs.
So the question, to the fucking frogs. I like the alliteration for that. The fucking frogs.
Fucking frog, man.
So the question is, what is the most useless thing you possess?
Oh,
Question mark.
wow.
And then brackets. The carrot does not count
Oh.
because carry is
Yo.
the most useless thing.
I
we
like
have.
that. I like that inside joke.
Exactly.
Good shit.
Because carry is fucking useless.
Let's
We're
go.
talking about you, Carrie. We can
Yeah.
see you, mate. You're fucking doing nothing.
Yeah, he's in the corner just watching us right there.
You're literally in this place and you don't pay any rent and you eat everything. And
What
you
a cheap
just-
fuck.
What a fucking shit. You just sit on your ass all day. Jesus.
What a lazy ass gun.
What a lazy cunt. So that's a pretty sweet question. So that's
What's the most useless thing you own?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking
Possess.
directly at the fucking party hats.
No.
They're pretty useless.
They are, actually.
but we've used them well.
That's a good pick.
We got some good photos, yeah.
So they kind of had a use.
I was gonna
right?
say you're right.
You got some humongous cowboy hats
Humongous.
in the color of, what color is that? Is that red?
It's pink, bro.
It's pink.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's Barbie pink.
And like, what's the material? How's that called?
Ooh.
Schaumstoff in German.
Yeah, foam.
Foam. There you go. And they look fucking ridiculous.
They are so stupid, but I loved them. Okay, so they're immediately out because we've
Yeah,
used
they're
them
out.
and
Maybe these glasses.
Well, but you've used them again the same amount.
So something you've never used. Interesting.
Well,
It's
useless.
hard.
Like Carrie is pretty useless.
That's
like,
true.
But we've used them for the podcast, so they're not useless.
But he's very useless though.
Yeah.
But it says in the brackets we can't pick him.
Exactly.
Fuck.
Fucking
fuck.
I don't really own anything that's useless, really.
Really?
I like everything has a function, really.
Maybe about your little kiwi.
I don't have a little kiwi.
Never mind.
Oh. Wow. My 2 kiwi fruit down there, and
it's just getting rusty, at this point.
Wow. That's just mean.
Saying,
It's just mean.
The other day, Rembrandt was like, bro, is he gonna use it or what?
It's just
I might make a painting out of it, right?
That's just mean.
I'm just gonna take a painting of it, just like I did of all of those other Holland people that were like living on the street, right?
Jesus Christ. See, the thing
all
is,
those street living Dutch people look exactly like his little kiwi.
This little kiwi, this tiny little kiwi. That it also doesn't have any wings, so it makes sense.
Or Van Gogh is like, let's do an impressionist painting of this very fading image.
See, the thing is, though, like a kiwi bird actually it's a little kiwi body, but it has a really long beak. And that represents my little kiwi down there.
So thin and long?
It's actually quite wide, really. If you actually look at kiwis' beaks, they're actually...
I thought they were like pointy.
Yeah.
And like really thin.
They're not really thin.
No?
They're
this big?
Well,
fuck you.
No, they're not this big.
They're like this maybe.
But if you compare it to like their body size, it is quite thin. But if you
Facts.
look at it,
it's like half the girth of an average penis.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, you're not wrong. I'd be very worried if their beak was bigger than
an average penis.
That would be terrifying.
That would be very terrifying.
That would be terrifying.
That would be not good.
Toucans' beaks are actually ridiculously large.
Yeah, true.
And they're terrifying. And
so what is useless though? It's hard because
I feel like our brains are useless. And
are they? Maybe one of my frames is quite useless. It's just a frame with a picture in it it's just for.
But it's serving its purpose though. Like
everything has a purpose.
Not really.
Everything.
Carrie does.
Name me one thing that doesn't have a purpose.
Carrie.
It's a podcast mascot right there.
Yeah, true.
It's like telling a 5-year-old like.
It's a hard question because
5-year-old kid.
We're very much taking it like as a we're serious about.
Yeah,
this
we're
question.
serious about this. This is a serious question. Do you tell a 5-year-old kid that his teddy bear is useless?
That's true.
Exactly.
It's true.
Am I saying that Carrie is a teddy bear?
Yes.
Kind of.
Do I cuddle it at night?
But for adults,
to go to sleep?
It's the adult version of it.
Yes. Carrie is my lover.
Wow. Literally, you know what is
Jim Carrey?
You know what is useless? Our beanies, bro. In summer, I was
gonna say in summer, but we have used it literally every episode. We've worn it at least once, so it's not useless then.
Jesus.
And it is a purpose because we are the Dum Dums, so it is literally.
I know what useless. It's not a thing. It's a German thing you pay.
Right.
It's not physical.
I see.
Der Deutsche Rundfunk. You know what that is?
Yeah.
In Germany, when you live in Germany, you have to pay a special tax.
So stupid.
And it sets you back like at least $30 a month or something
it's a
like
lot.
that. Or even more.
Depends.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I think it's depending on your income.
You have to pay it like once for every flat, basically. Yep. And it comes from like ages ago.
Yeah. And
you pay for it so you can have TV.
Yeah, it's the same in the
UK. The public TV and whatnot.
It's the same in the United Kingdom. You have to pay like a TV tax.
You do?
Yeah.
You have to?
Yeah.
And it's paid per place?
I don't know, man.
Oh, okay.
I never needed to because the flat I was on, whoever was the guarantor or the person that was like running the initial like signature on the flat, they had to pay. because it was
see.
under their name.
Sure.
And I was just a flatmate.
Yeah. Well, you can split it, which is great. But when you live on your own,
it was never needed to, because whenever I turned up, they've
Yeah.
already paid it. So it's like, why would I pay it?
Nice.
You know, because I never signed for a flat myself.
Yeah. Okay. Good shit.
So
Well, here, when you live somewhere, if you're living in a VG, which is how do you call that in English?
it's just like a flat share, really.
Flat sharing. Yeah. There you go. And you just split the price, and it's okay. When you're living on your own, it's fucking expensive.
Yeah, man.
And you're paying for like TV, you know, and for radio.
Yeah, it's the same in the UK.
Like, I don't like. Most people don't use that anymore. That's why they need fucking funding, right?
Yeah.
And it's just the most useless, throw out the window money I can think of right now.
I was gonna say, like, I think I've used your TV maybe like 7 times.
The
since
thing
I've been
is, I don't even need to pay that to
Yeah.
use my TV. It's just
Exactly.
for the connection to see the official like networks.
Yeah.
If you just have a TV with Netflix on, you don't need that for
No.
that.
there. Not at all.
You just need fucking
You
electricity.
just need you need
And
electricity,
Wi-Fi.
yeah, and
That's it.
yeah, you
But
need
you
that.
don't need like, plug it to like an antenna or something. You
No.
know?
And that's why I think radio is probably slowly disappearing, because podcasts are taking over.
Yeah, it's taken over, basically.
I remember
And
when
it's free, kind of.
yeah.
But yeah, well.
So
yeah,
are radios usually. Germany and
Yeah.
the UK is
True.
for some reason paid.
Yeah, it usually is. Yeah, true.
But
But like, I don't know. That's like the most useful thing that I can think of
useless.
that I'm paying.
Yeah. I think that's a pretty useless thing, that's for sure.
It's your turn, bro.
That's a good one. So I don't know.
How about underwear?
Wow.
How about those socks you're wearing right now?
Wow, they
How
are
useless are those socks?
they're being used because they're covering up my filthy feet. I'm like, yours! I don't know actually. I need to really think about it, because I don't really have anything. Okay, the one useless thing that I own is I have a box which came with my charger in it. There's literally no reason for me to keep the fucking box.
Wow.
But for some reason, I haven't thrown it away. Bam.
You know what's useless too?
Me.
All that.
Yeah, well, you hesitated.
Wow.
You're like, wow.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
Let
Yes.
me. I need to think
End
about
of the
that.
podcast. You know, like, yes. Goodbye. Thanks for
And
listening.
that's how I met your brother.
Yeah, wow. That's how I met your brother. Sounds like they're the shittiest, porn movie ever. Of like, like, hey, step brother, like it's like they've just ripped off How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah. Basically. No, one more thing and then we hit it off. One super useless thing is that hugely extra amount of space in the boxes of Amazon when they send you as like a small, like you order like a mug and they give you like this huge box.
Yeah.
And inside there's like a tiny box with your mug in.
I know, I hate it.
It's like, what the fuck, bro?
It's also with like packaging with like chips. You bag up
Crisps.
I'm not British, bro.
When you say chips, I'm like computer chips.
No. Most of the
Those are
world
tasty too.
most of the world doesn't think that.
I like to eat them with water.
Oh wow. Is that why you have like a meltdown all the time? You're like, you twitch because it's like all the chips in your body is just like twitching.
Chips.
Chips, but like it has a bag and then maybe half of it's air.
Fuck that.
Just so it doesn't.
Well, it's
crinkle.
like a third, but still,
It's probably more than that now.
it half?
It used to be less.
it's not half.
It used to be less. Now I swear there's more. There's
Okay.
more of a gap than what it
Maybe.
used to be.
It is.
You
just
used to be able to
dumb
get
as
more
fuck.
chips, but
Yeah.
nowadays it's like, no, we need to inflate it
Yes,
to keep it fresh.
and make it look huge.
Exactly. And then you open it and you're like, wow.
What a
What
how do you call
disappointment.
that? What
Disappointment.
a ripoff!
Yeah, well, there you go. Enttäuscht. Disappointed.
What a disappointment.
Yeah, well, every time I open it, I'm like, fuck me, I wish I had more fucking...
You're like, I need to. I paid for this air.
Exactly. I feel like I'm paying for like the
Breathe it in.
packaging more than the chips.
Yeah.
Right?
When you open it up, everyone has a quick sip of this beautiful air. You have like 3 people like.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you actually did that when you immediately open it, you might actually like pass out because it is like.
Nah, I do that every time. I don't. No, never.
But you
pass
don't.
out.
You don't like harsh like.
Yes, I do.
Oh really?
Yes.
I was gonna say like that would be a lot of
I breathe it through my nose.
Oh, I see. I was gonna say if you inhale it quickly
through your mouth.
through your mouth, you
That
might
would be weird.
actually pass out
Oh,
because you're
why would you
inhaling
do
too
that?
much. Oh, you didn't explain you didn't do that.
Why would?
You actually open a bag of chips and you inhale it with your nose. You're not much weirder, bro. Like, don't defend yourself too much.
Yeah.
What a weirdo. He breathes in with his mouth. What a weirdo. And then you just open it back. What a weird cunt.
I'm sure we're probably missing out on so many like funny, useless things that we're just not thinking of. You know?
We were taking it too seriously.
Probably.
It's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like moving,
Wait! Oh!
moving around.
You're hitting my filthy feet.
Yeah, I know.
Oh!
But like moving around the world with 4 bags, you don't really have a lot of shit. You only bring stuff you need.
Yeah.
So I don't really
I'll be a
have
good
anything
candidate, I guess, but like
useless. But like even back home, I don't really collect crap either. There's nothing really.
Oh, back in my
useless.
place in
Yeah.
Spain, so much.
Where do you go?
So much.
That's the question. It's not here now.
what?
Useless?
Yes, it is.
Oh, what useless crap you own? You know,
Oh wow,
it's a very
dude.
open
Really?
question.
Okay, well, easy. like that.
Yeah.
I had a fucking. You know, we all collected something at some point, right?
Right. There you go. Boom. I have Pokemon cards.
Silly collections.
Yeah.
Nah, those even have like some kind of like you can resell them.
Yeah.
right?
Not anymore. Not my ones.
Oh, wow.
They're not rare enough.
Level 1 like
Well, no, it's more.
Magikarps.
Well, technically, you know, like they were original prints, so maybe.
Maybe.
But I didn't keep them in prime condition.
But
so-
like dumb collections usually are pretty useless.
Oh yeah.
Like people that collect like beer bottle, not beer bottle, like beer caps,
I had a friend
bottle caps.
at
Those are pretty
at
dumb.
uni that collected it
I thought about it.
because they
I didn't do it, but
they
I
loved
thought
it
about
because of the Fallout games. Because you
Oh.
know it meant money in Fallout
Nice.
games, so they were like, "Haha, I'm so rich."
Wow.
And at the time, it like, sure, okay, man.
Okay.
But like, when you think about it, really useless.
I
You've just got a bucket of shit.
the thing is, I didn't do it, but I feel it.
Oh yeah.
So most people are like, that's really dumb. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Well,
bro?
no, collections in general are pretty dumb, really.
Yes. And I didn't go too far away from the idea and actually collected like aluminium like cans.
Yeah.
All of them.
Nice.
I had one rule. Well, I had 2 rules.
Wow.
No alcohol.
Right.
Okay, 3 rules. Okay, more and more.
He's just
Okay.
adding rules at this point. He's got a list in front of him.
Okay.
Oh, you know, actually 72 rules, mate. I couldn't actually buy them with my own money. I had to steal them. I actually
that'll
had
be
to,
nice.
I had to take them from the Russian army.
So they need to be aluminium cans.
Nice.
They can't be alcoholic,
Nice.
and they need to be all different.
Nice. Well, those,
No
are,
re-
those are standard.
Right? See, yeah. Well, I don't know.
Well,
True.
no, that
Yeah,
makes
why
sense.
not?
Makes
Right.
sense, right?
Makes sense. All unique.
Yeah.
I did that for like 2-3 years.
Man, that would have been really hard with Coke itself because Coca-Cola
Yes.
had like it had names. So
Oh yeah, I had a pass on that one. I was like,
okay.
that's
I was
bullshit.
gonna say you literally can collect all of
That's
them.
bullshit. And
It's a way for them to just make more money.
yes, and I'm not gonna lie, I still have them.
Nice.
They're in Spain in like big bags. I have like at least 500 different cans,
Amazing.
all empty.
Oh,
Obviously,
empty. Well, yeah, you had to drink them too. 'Cause
Yes.
That's half the fun collecting it.
yes,
Like
trying them right.
Yeah, with me, I think my adult collection is just a shit ton of books.
Nice.
I buy far too
Well,
many
that's
fucking
more
books.
common, right?
Not really.
Like have like your own library, kind of.
Yeah, but not really. It's not people like
I'll
nowadays.
fancy that too.
I know, but a lot of them like usually like give them away or
Really?
Yeah.
My mom does that too.
yeah, but I buy a lot.
Yeah.
To a point where I
I would love that.
Yeah.
I would love to have like my own library of
Mm.
like, well, mainly photography books. You know?
yeah, well, it's still
Cool.
your own library books.
Yeah.
You know, that's you can't say, oh, it's a negative. Only photography books. That's still a pretty cool library.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just your niche. Where
Very
for me,
expensive.
mine is well, books in general.
Oh, yeah. You have to hit it off, man.
Shit.
Shit.
So my useless collection when I was younger was probably I don't know, I never really had anything crazy, but it was
Mhm.
whatever the local trend was. So
Oh,
like
you were.
Pokemon cards or
Oh,
like
yeah.
Beyblades, but like I would buy too much of them.
Okay, I did that too.
But like I never really had something I was like, yo,
Yeah, that's
collecting.
unique.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then books was a thing that I got into.
Because like Yu-Gi-Oh cards and all that, all kinds of different cards. Sure.
Was
you
a
know,
thing for
all
every.
like, how do you call these? Like the flat round ones.
I
How do you call them in
know what you're
English?
talking about, but I can't.
I don't know. I only know the name in Spanish for it.
I don't know. Some sort of like, I don't know, coin something.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Whatever
Wow.
the trend was, you know, sometimes they were Looney Tunes. And
Yeah. I mean, for me, it was that. It was like, in Spanish, I called tazos.
yeah.
I don't know. It's like little chips.
Yeah.
And you're like, you could play with them.
Yeah.
Mainly Pokemon too, actually.
Pokemon
And
was
then,
a thing.
and also like these, like, the little balls. Then you can like flick
Oh,
them.
marbles.
Marbles.
Yeah, I had a big marble collection.
Yeah. Marbles were beautiful,
Marbles
man.
was a thing. I also
So cool.
I also loved a lot of Lego, but that was with my.
I was never a Lego fan, actually.
That's fair enough. A lot of people aren't.
Yeah.
But my brother and I were, so we played it together and stuff.
Nice.
So it wasn't
Well,
really a collection.
What was the coolest shit you built with Lego?
Oh, that's a hard one. We had like a pirate ship,
Ooh,
and like that was a pretty fucking cool one, I reckon.
it's big.
Wow.
One pinky length.
No, it was actually quite a large one. It was like a pirate.
Is that large? It's actually a bit smaller.
Wow. I was gonna say,
that's kind of small, bro.
If you think that's small, I'm fucking terrified. The ladies probably would not enjoy you. Like it would never slide in.
That's small for a baguette, right?
You'd be able to like knock cunts out with it. You'd turn a corner and then it would be like.
So Morgan, actually, for those who are just listening, that was like maybe 40 centimeters or something.
4 centimeters.
40.
Oh, I thought you said 4 centimeters. I was like, yeah, that's a big one. But yeah, no, 40 centimeters. It was like, Jesus, you'd get a heart attack if that happened.
Yeah, fuck that.
You'd die.
Nah.
But no, it was quite a large like Lego pirate ship, and it was one of like the original. Well, I wouldn't say original, but like one of the first pirate ships big packs that came out. But we must.
Not even the camera's on anymore.
I see. Well, yeah, okay.
Fucking
so
hell.
I guess we have to end it there then. Fucking hell. We had a good chat.
Yeah.
And we went over shit.
We did.
And this has been episode 15, and we're ending it really weird.
Really weird. It was the weirdest episode so far.
Yeah, it is.
Weird in the sense of it was like a bit like chill out. It was more serious.
Yeah, it was all over the place.
Yeah. Very different. Every episode is very different somehow.
Super different. I feel like it's not chaotic this time. It was more like we led into stories and then they just drifted into like.
And we have 2 beautiful questions.
Hell yeah.
Thank you right away for those of you submitting.
Amazing.
You know, you all been really creative with the names.
Yeah.
And
I hope we get more.
You know?
It'd be lovely.
Yeah. We had so many already.
Oh yeah.
We had at least 20 questions so far.
At least 20.
That's a lot.
We haven't even had 20 episodes.
More questions than episodes.
Hell yeah.
How about that?
Boom. So I hope for more.
So we really appreciate your support, so far.
Holy moly. And then
which is not taken for granted.
Everyone on the camera watching, I won't be on a couch next time.
Wow.
So that's a bit sad.
Yes.
And I'll be back to doing it from video.
That's true. The format will be different for those who watch the videos.
Yeah.
And the audio quality may suffer like slightly.
I was gonna say I'd probably take one of these, right? Or we'll see. We need to figure that out.
We'll figure it out. But yeah, we'll keep grinding, which is important.
That's the one.
And I want to say one more thing, but I forgot. Shit.
It is what it is.
Fuck.
Ist so.
Ist so?
Echt so.
Echt so? Scheiße.
Scheiße.
Fuck. I don't remember. So it was something related to questions and people. And
well, I hope people add more to the list.
And we don't take it for granted.
No, not at all. We really appreciate the people that are actually listening to us, and it's not just our mums.
Wow.
We've joked
We
about
wish.
that a lot. Yeah.
We wish,
You know,
right?
that one person that's not our mum listening. Thanks, Mum. Thanks for submitting all these questions.
Thanks for nothing, Mom.
Thanks for...
You don't even get me anymore.
We're 15 now, so we're very emotional and very angry teenagers. We're doing it for my art, Mom. You just don't understand.
I love how we adopt the age of the episode, you know?
Oh, yeah.
At 100, we're like,
We're going to be like...
this is dangerous.
I feel my skin
I could
leaving my body.
fall and die.
Every time I fart, dust comes out.
Wow.
I can feel half my body is already in the grave.
Yeah.
Even my grandchildren have grandchildren now.
Nice. All right. You know why today has been a bit more sad in a way? Because you're leaving, man. And we subconsciously know it and we can't hide it.
We can't.
You know?
We've been the sad times.
It will be easier to hide from the Nazis than hiding from the feeling that you're leaving, bro.
I was gonna say that's pretty tough. And
I'm just saying, I just wanted to put it up there, you know? I just wanted to put it on a scale.
I put on a 1 to Nazi. How tough was it to hide?
Nazi +1.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I feel like we've once again probably insulted a lot of people, right? Oh my God. You know,
just taking it to a different level.
That's
you know?
the one, you know, under the floorboards. That's the different level.
Yeah.
Maybe
and this time, Toby, don't take your crunchy donut with you.
Wow, yeah. Fucking Toby eating your fucking crunchy donut.
Yeah.
He'll be like, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
No.
We're all fucked, bro.
So no.
I hope that bite was worth it.
It was the last thing I ever had.
It was a really creamy Boston.
Wow, very creamy Boston. Ooh,
with crunchy shit on it.
maybe one day.
The crunchy glaze.
Wow, crunchy glaze. That's what she said, right?
Yes. I would. You know what I really would fancy right now?
What?
Some Dum Dum cereals.
Oh,
I would really eat that shit right now.
I would actually really want to try Dum Dum cereals.
It would be like mini donuts that are like, you know, they get really juicy in milk or something.
Juicy. I love.
And they actually taste like donuts.
Juicy buns in my mouth. Ooh.
And they are like, they have a little crunchiness to it.
Yeah,
Good cereal is always crunchy.
It'd be like cornflakes, you know, it'd be crunchy for a bit, but if you take too long to eat them, they'd be soggy and it'd be yuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like Cineminis.
Yeah, true.
You know? They get soggy.
Yeah. Oh,
nice. Getting hungry, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We're gonna have some spaghetti now.
So we forgetty. Yeah.
All right, guys. It's been a pleasure, like always.
As always.
Episode 15, rocking it like
15.
like always. And we catch you next episode.
Catch you on the flippy flop.
Next week, baby.
Baby.
We love you. You all take care.
Have a lovely, lovely time.
Bye.
Cheers.